All right. Good afternoon, and welcome to Cochranton High School. Let me see, 1 second. Let's double check here. There we go. Okay.
We're live?
Okay, yep, we are live now.
All right.
Good afternoon and welcome to Cochranton Junior Senior High School, where the Union City Bears are taking on the Cochranton Cardinals in a non-region matchup. The Cardinals come into today at 14-3, while the Bears come in at 10-6. As we get ready for the final regular season matchup of the season, as both teams are going to be in the District 10 2A playoffs, and this game is a lot about seeding going into the playoffs next year. So I'm Doug Gilchrist, joined by Cody Rose, and we're just moments away from action as the captains and coaches are meeting with the umpires at home plate. And we are just about ready for action as the Union City Bears look to end the season on a winning note.
Yeah, you mentioned UNC ending on a winning note. They're coming off a loss to Mercier's Prep on Tuesday, where they got beat 14-4. So they're trying to end the season strong, like you said, as we gear up for the playoffs next week.
Good sportsmanship from student athletes, coaches, parents, and spectators. Any racial or ethnic hateful comments towards players, coaches, and game officials are grounds for removal and are not tolerated. With that, now for the Bears starting lineup.
They're going to announce the starting lineups here.
Batting first, pitcher number 11, Kimmy Zielinski.
Kimmy Zielinski leading off.
Batting second, second baseman number
Pitching,
21, Olivia Zielinski.
Olivia Zielinski batting second and playing second.
Batting third, shortstop number 4, Shanae Cummings.
Cheyenne Cummings batting third and playing short.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 23, Madison Swan.
Maddie Swan batting fourth and playing third.
First baseman number 16, Abby Capella.
Abby Capella, the
Batting
first
sixth,
baseman,
left field,
playing
number 15,
batting fifth.
Shaylin Kent.
Shay Kent batting sixth and
Batting
playing
seventh,
left field.
number 7, Marie Troyer.
Murray Troyer playing right field.
Batting eighth, designated player number 1, Malin Sipes.
Malin Sipes, the designated player.
Batting ninth, center field number 2,
Danica Williamson in center field with Ellie Chapman behind the plate. And I'm kind of glad they're doing this because a couple of their names are hard to pronounce. Custed leading off.
Designated player number 21, Claudia Lippert.
Designated player Claudia Lippert.
Batting third, pitcher number 12, Jaden Frey.
Jaden Freyer, the pitcher.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 18, Claire McCartney.
Claire
Batting
McCartney.
fifth, catcher number 16, McKenna Mace.
McKenna
Batting
Mace.
sixth, shortstop number 8, Carmen Reese.
Carmen Reese.
Batting seventh, third baseman number 11, Maddie Bruno. Batting eighth, right field number 6, Mara Schwartz. Batting ninth, center field number 9, Elena Schwartz. Flex, left field number 4, Olivia Miller.
So there's your lineups.
Yes. I lost Cochranton's line. There it is. Couldn't find Cochranton's lineup for myself. There we go.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think we're gonna have a national anthem.
Yep. And we will pause for a national anthem.
Please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by our seniors.
So that is our national anthem here as we get ready for District 10 non-region softball action between the Cochranton Cardinals and the Union City and Lady Bears. Again, this is a non-region game. It's a non-region game here today as we are in Cochranton. I'm Cody Rose. I'm joining Doug Gilchrist on the call for today's game in Cochranton on a windy afternoon. So we're just about ready to get this underway. And Doug, Union City is coming into this winning 5 of their last 7, and Cochranton's 8-2 in their last 10. So 2 hot teams coming into this game.
Absolutely. It should be a good matchup today. And like I said, this could go a little ways towards the seeding in the District 10. Both of these teams are going to be 4, 5, or 6. Mercyhurst Prep, Sagertown, and Seneca are pretty much definitely going to be the top 3 teams in the playoffs. But then you have these 2 teams and Mercer as 4, 5, 6 in some sort of order.
Yeah.
Mercer plays Sagertown today. So
that'll be a good game.
Both of these games are going to be huge in terms of seeding purposes. So it will be interesting to see how this plays out. This will be a good test for both of these teams heading into the playoffs. I mean, getting another playoff team, heading into the playoffs and the games that really matter is going to be huge for both of these teams.
It almost feels like a playoff game.
Absolutely. And, this is the first time I've been to Cochranton for baseball or softball.
Me too.
This is a nice little setup here.
Yeah, it is.
They have the concession stand open. They got a pretty decent crowd here. There wasn't enough room in the press box for us, but they do have a press box, so it's a nice little setup here.
Yeah, it is. We're right next to the Cochranton dugout, and we're just about ready to get this one underway.
Absolutely. I'm excited. This should be a good game.
It should be a good game. Jaden Freyer out there in the circle. She's going to be tough today. That's going to be one of the keys is getting early runs on her because she hasn't given up many earned runs this season. And, in fact, Cochranton as a team, like you said before, they haven't given up many runs all season, runs or earned runs.
Definitely. And I believe she's pitched in every game this year or pretty close to it. So she is she's definitely their workhorse on the team. So, but yeah, like you said, getting out early I think will be important because
yes,
if Union City falls behind, not that they can't come back, but it's going to be extra tough against a good team like Cochranton.
Right, exactly.
And the first batter of the game is getting into the batter's box as Kimmy Zielinski.
And Kimmy Zielinski leads the team in batting average at .500 so far this season.
Absolutely, and that's the top 5 players for Union City all batting over 400 or close to 400 anyway.
Be ready to catch a foul ball here, Doug.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we're about as close to the field as we've been in any of these games. And here's the opening pitch of the game. In there for a strike.
I think the only one closer was the one Union City senior night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were right behind the backstop there.
But there we actually had the tent.
Right, exactly. Hopefully we can get this in without any rain as that pitch is in outside for ball 1. And we have a good view of the plate here so we can kind of see where the pitches are as opposed to being up in the press box.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a good setup here.
Yep, 1 ball, 1 strike on Zielinski. Here's the pitch, fouled straight back. She was right on that one, just couldn't get it in fair territory.
Yeah.
And, this weather here feels more like the last game of football season as opposed to the last game of softball season. It's about 50 degrees here in the middle of May.
It sure does.
Which is crazy. But Hey, we got it. That's what we get for living in Western Pennsylvania, I guess.
That's right.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The count to Zielinski. As Freyer gets back on the mound. The windup and the pitch up high, ball 2.
Good eye there.
Yep. She flinched, but didn't pull the trigger there.
Yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Zielinski.
UNC is a very good team to not swing at bad pitches.
Yeah, they have good eye up and down the lineup. Here's a 2-2 pitch, line drive. Caught by the shortstop. As the shortstop reaches up and makes the nice catch as that ball is headed into left center field. A nice play there by, what's the shortstop's name? By
Carmen Reese.
Yep.
And nice play by her there, because that's easily maybe a double.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a nice play. Good solid hit there by Kimmy as her sister Olivia Zielinski comes up to the plate now. Pitch right at the letters for strike 1.
I do like the contact, though. She made good contact on the ball, so
Absolutely.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything besides the fastball so far, so if they can time up their fastballs, that one's fouled off to the backstop. You know, Union City's got good enough hitters where they can score some runs here.
Absolutely.
So we don't know yet if she has much of an off-speed pitch yet, but I'm sure we'll see that at some point.
Oh, yeah.
As good as she is, she's got to have more than just the fast stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
No balls, 2 strikes to Olivia Zielinski. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There it is. She
There's the changeup.
Took a lot off that pitch and strikes out Zielinski as she was way ahead of that one. So that answers my question.
Yep. Here's Cheyenne Cummings.
That brings up Cheyenne Cummings, one of 2 seniors on the Union City roster. Here's the first pitch to Cummings. A little bit outside maybe for ball 1.
Wasn't much.
Yeah,
but
looked like it was right at the letters. So
yeah, it did.
If it was anything, it was outside. That's Cummings is ahead of the count 1-0. Next pitch fouled off to the right side and out of play.
You couldn't see over there.
Being that the team wasn't running off the field, I figured that it got out of play.
That was a safe assumption.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strikes to Cummings. The pitch outside, ball 2, 2-1. Cummings batting over 450 this year, I believe.
Yep.
As, she's ahead of the count 2-1. That pitch outside or high for a ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. As Cummings is ahead of the count here.
And that's what UNC is good at, is working the count in their favor.
Pitcher Freyer taking a little bit extra time here before this 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's out. It's in there for a strike. A little bit delayed call by the umpire.
Yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes. As Cummings didn't like that call, but she's still in it at a 3-2 count. That pitch is outside. Ball 4 has Cheyenne Cummings as the first base runner of the game.
She checked her swing there.
Yep.
Now batting number 23, Madison Swan.
That brings up Maddie Swan, who has 4 doubles, a triple, and 4 home runs this year to lead the team. So,
batting well over 400 too.
Yep, she is their best power bat on the team.
She's lead on that one.
Pitches in there for a strike. And as many home runs as Cochranton hits, those people parked behind the fence are taking their cars in their own hands there. Yeah. Might see somebody get their car hit there. As there's a swing and a miss strike too. No balls, 2 strikes, and Maddie's was way behind that one. Cummings are under at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Took a lot off that pitch as that pitch sailed high.
Yeah, she didn't mean to do that.
Yep.
She held onto it a little bit too long.
Although if that would have been in the strike zone, I think Maddie was going to be able to wait on that one and send that quite a ways.
Yeah, I think that would have been out of here.
Yep. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball, foul to the parking lot down the right field side.
Cars aren't safe over here either.
No.
We're not safe over here.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't think about that when I parked over there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maddie Swan. Cheyenne Cummings at first base. The pitch, that's outside for a ball, and that gets past the catcher, and Cheyenne Cummings will move up to second base on the wild pitch.
Yeah.
So that might be big there. Now a base hit should score Cummings with her speed.
Yep. And that's big. If UNC can get out of ahead early, that'd be big.
Absolutely.
And Maddie Swan can do it easily.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 outs. Top of the first inning. The 2-2 pitch fouled off straight back.
Just got a piece of that.
She was right on that one. But I think she's got her timing down a little bit better than she did earlier in the at-bat.
Yeah. Sixth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Yep. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back again. Over the concession stand. Good battle here between Swan and Freyer.
7th pitch coming.
A lot of times these long at-bats favor the batter. They are able to get their timing down.
Yes.
Throughout the at-bat.
And frustrate the pitcher, too.
Absolutely. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As Freyer gets her second strikeout of the inning. And after half an inning, Union City 0, Cochranton coming to bat. Support for Union City play-by-play coverage on the UC Today sports stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street, Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartanburg, and online at corryfcu.org. UC Today Sports, thanks to Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of Union City Bears play-by-play. And coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports stream is brought to you by Capella Landscape Design, providing custom landscape design and installation for over 27 years, including lawn maintenance, patios, walkways, fire pits, retaining walls, and more. Fully insured and offering year-round services. More information at capellalandscape.com or by calling 814-438-3066. UC Today Sports thanks Capella Landscape Design for being a major sponsor of Union City Bears play-by-play coverage. And support for Union City Sports coverage comes from King Service Center. King Service Center is located at 25167 Weed Road. They offer tires, oil changes, state safety inspection, and more. Phone number is 814-694-3472. And as we come to the top of the order, Addie Custard leads off for the Cochranton Cardinals.
Kimmy Zielinski in the circle. Of course, for the Bears.
Here's the first pitch. Down low, ball 1. And Kimmy's had a little bit of an up and down season this year, but she has been their best pitcher so far. And she's only a freshman, so she's only going to get better. As that pitch is hit into right field, over is Troyer, and she makes the catch for the first out of the game.
Yeah, good job.
Inning.
Good job by Troyer getting the read on that one and getting over there and making the catch for the first out.
Absolutely.
Now batting number 21, Claudia Lippert.
Claudia Lippert, the junior, the designated player today.
Now this is the one you have to worry about. 7 home runs.
Absolutely. And just a junior, too, so she's going to be back for more. And there's a ground ball to short. Cummings up with it. Throw to first. Got him. 2 outs. 2 quick outs here.
Yeah, that's big for UNC to get 2 quick outs here.
2 outs on 3 pitches, I believe.
Yep.
As that will bring up the pitcher, Freyer, Jaden Freyer. And she has 8 home runs, is that correct?
I'd have to double check.
Is that her that has?
No, I think that's Lippert. 7 home runs.
Yeah, but somebody has 8 also. And, I have to look at my.
Let me double check.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, so she leads the team with 8 home runs. And she's also only a junior. As that first pitch was in for a ball. So 15 home runs combined between the 2-3 batters. As that ball's lined into left field for a base hit. But if you can keep her to just a single, that's a win in my book.
Yeah.
I'll take a 2-out single from her every time up.
Yep.
So 2 outs. That will bring up
Now batting number
Claire
18,
McCartney. 2 outs. Runner at first base. Here's the first pitch. In there for a strike. Strike 1. You know, Union City actually has a better team batting average than Cochranton does, despite Cochranton's power.
Yes, they do.
So, if Union City can hang in there, they can possibly pull it out late. As there's a stolen base attempt, throw down, not in time. I don't think it would have got her even if Cummings came up with the ball.
Good job by Olivia Zielinski backing that play up, though.
Absolutely. That pitch was a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter as Freyer moves into scoring position for Cochranton. Pitch up high, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, the count.
So base hit will score the runner at second.
The pitch in there for a strike, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Kimmy Zielinski is 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without giving up a run. Here's the 2-2 pitch, change up. That was only ball 3. She thought it was ball 4. That was only ball 3.
Yep. Nice try, though.
Yep. That will make the count full with 3 balls, 2 strikes, as she has a little bit of a chuckle as she goes back to home plate. And here's Zielinski's payoff pitch. That one's popped into center field. Williamson coming on, and she makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit in the first inning for Cochranton. And after 1 complete inning of play, Union City 0, Cochranton 0. Support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided by Goldstar Chinese Restaurant, offering dine-in and takeout at 31 North Main Street in Union City. More information at goldstarchinesefood.com. or by calling 814-438-2688. UC Today Sports thanks Goldstar Chinese Restaurant for their support. And coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is brought to you by Tops Friendly Markets of Union City. Located at 19 East High Street in Union City. More information at topsmarkets.com or 814-438-7614. UC Today Sports thanks Tops Friendly Markets of Union City for their support.
So big inning there. UNC can have that without any runs across. That's a good start.
Absolutely. And either team scoring in that first inning. But, yeah, the longer you can stay in the game here against Cochranton, the better chance Union City is going to have to pull out a win here. As both of these teams looking to make a deep playoff run this year. In a little bit, we'll go over some of the possible playoff scenarios for these two teams as well as the rest of 2A District 10. But it should be an exciting playoff season.
Yes, it should. And 2A is very competitive.
It is. They have
Now batting number 16.
5 of the top 6 teams have 3 losses or less right now.
Yeah.
And then there's Union City at 10-6. So the top 6 are going to be tough to beat regardless. As Abby Capella comes in to bat.
She's having a good freshman year.
She is. That pitch up high, ball 1. Yeah, with Union City only losing Cummings and Kent, they're going to be competitive for a few years down the road as they have a good freshman class this year. As that pitch is popped up out of play. Not sure where it went, but behind us somewhere.
Somewhere behind us.
That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
As long as it didn't hit your truck.
Yep. They're going to run out of softballs here.
Yeah.
Luckily, there's a bunch of little kids around here chasing after the balls. But 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. That pitch is down low, ball 2. And yeah, I'm impressed with this turnout here. There's a big crowd here.
For a cold afternoon.
Especially for a 50-degree day.
Yeah.
But
I'm used to Florida weather, Doug.
yeah. There's a 2-1 pitch up high, ball 3. Yeah, hopefully eventually we'll get some of that weather up here. But
I tried to bring it, but it didn't come with me. So 3-1 the count here. Good job breaking the count again.
Abby Capella trying to get on base here to lead off the second inning as she takes a strike 2, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's the 3rd straight batter. She's gone to 3-2.
Yeah.
On as Cummings and Swan both worked it to 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. As Capella was fooled by that one. As that's 3 strikeouts now by Freyer. Now we'll bring up Shaylin Kent. Kent not having as good a season as she had last year, but she's still batting just under 300, so having a pretty solid season for the Bears this year.
Yeah.
The first pitch, swing and a miss.
She was late on that one.
Yeah, kind of a half swing, and wasn't sure if she wanted to swing or not on that one.
Yeah. I don't know about you, Doug, but I like our setup here.
Absolutely. That ball's outside, ball 1. But yeah, this is a nice facility they have here at Cochranton. Shaylin Kent batting, 1 out here in the top of the second inning, no score. That ball's fouled out of play.
Right behind us?
Yep. Fans are getting their workout today.
As long as it's them and not me.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kent. Here's the pitch. Popped up, out of play, off to the right side.
Uh-oh. Might land in the back of that pickup.
It did.
Did it really?
I think so. Yep. Hole in one.
You couldn't do that again.
Yep. Pickup was right in the right spot at the right time there. At least it hit it on a bounce and it didn't hit it directly. That might have caused some damage.
That was pretty cool.
Yep. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kent. 1 out here in the top of the 2nd inning. Up high, ball 2. Good eye there by Shea.
It just amazes me. Each batter for Union City, they don't chase the bad pitches. In every single game, they're very well taught on that.
Absolutely, they're a very disciplined team. There's the pitch. Called strike 3. As the 2nd straight batter to be called out on strikes. That's 3 straight strikeouts for Freyer. As she's on her game today. As she came into this game with a 0.65 ERA. And she's lowering it by the 2nd here. And there's the first pitch to Troyer, up high, ball 1. Union City with just 1 base runner so far. That was a 2-out walk by Cheyenne Cummings in the 1st inning.
Yep.
Troyer has 1 home run this year for the Bears. And there's a swing and a miss. Strike
Nice
1.
pitch.
Yes, it was. Looked like Troyer had her timing on that one.
Yeah.
She just swung over top of it.
Yep.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Didn't miss that one by much either.
Nope. No, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Troyer. Freyer's 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3 as she strikes out the side. And that's 4 straight strikeouts for Freyer.
5 on the game.
Yep. As Union City is set down in order as we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Still no score. Support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided by George Fox Insurance Agency. Serving the area since 1975 and home of Union City's favorite signs. Located on North Main Street in Union City, call 814-438-7606. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is brought to you by Rosco's Collision, providing computerized estimates along with collision repair and painting. And by Rosco's Vinyl Graphics and Printing Services, offering banners, signage, custom apparel, and promotional items. Located on Waterford Street in Union City. Phone number is 814-438-7238. And we are getting ready for the bottom of the 2nd inning here. As number 16, McKenna Mace, comes to bat for Cochranton. Here's Zawinski's first pitch. Ground ball up the middle.
Oh.
Diving attempt by Cummings, but she couldn't come up with it.
She almost had it.
Yep. And that's a leadoff single on the first pitch of the inning by Mace.
Now batting number 8, Carmen Reese.
That'll bring up Carmen Reese.
And this is what UNC wants to avoid, getting that first runner on. Because after that, Cochranton could do tons of damage.
Yep. We have a courtesy runner for Mace, who is the catcher. Can't see the number of who
has a
entered
sweatshirt
the
on.
game. Yep. But I believe they have the numbers on there, just like Union City does. But couldn't tell. Can't tell from here.
Looks like number 1, maybe.
Maybe 1 or 7. Here's the first pitch. Up high, ball 1.
Well, considering they don't have a 1.
Yeah, so.
My amor.
Here's the 1-0 pitch from Zielinski. In there for a strike right at the letters.
Yep.
To Reese. Reese playing shortstop today for Cochranton, as they have the leadoff runner on base. Maya Moore is the courtesy runner. And there's a bunt attempt, but she bunts it foul. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is a big out here, Doug.
Absolutely. And that was huge to get out of the top of that, the top of the Cochranton order without giving up any runs with their big boppers that they have in the top. So no balls, or 2 balls, 2 strikes on Reese. Here's the pitch, ground ball to third, under Maddie Swan's gloves at third. And that will be an error on Swan.
Yep.
As that will put runners at first and second.
Now batting number 11, Maddie Bruno.
And Maddie Brino coming to bat, the number 7 hitter for the Cardinals. As the wind is kicking up here, and there's a bunt attempt. Steele trying to throw to third, and she's in there. So
second, third with no outs.
Yep. So she tried to bunt the runners over, but she bunted through it, and both runners were able to move up on the stolen base. So 2 runners in scoring position here for the Cardinals. Here's the 0-1 pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
So it wouldn't be terrible if you would block her, because then there's a force out at any base. But you don't want to have the bases loaded with no way in out either.
That ball's popped up out of play. Strike 2. Although they have 7, 8, 9 right here, so it would be nice to get these next 3 batters out.
That's true.
Without the top of the order coming up to the bat here in this inning.
That's a good point.
1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Ground ball to second. That's going to score a run. Olivia Zielinski makes the play, throws to first, gets the out there at first, and that will score the run from third and move Reese over to third.
Now batting number 6, Mara Schwartz.
That will bring up Mara Schwartz.
Limit the damage here.
Yep, absolutely. They've given up 1, but see if we can get a strikeout here to keep that runner at third base. That ball gets by the catcher, and that's going to score the second run.
And that's what you can't do, is make matters worse without the batter even doing anything.
Yep. That makes it 2-0 Cochranton. And that clears the bases. 1 ball, no strikes on the batter, Schwartz. Here's the pitch, down low, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes on Schwartz. Zielinski set, and here's the pitch. Popped up into the outfield. Center fielder Williamson makes the play. As that's the second out of the second inning. That will bring up number 9 batter, Elena Shorts.
So in that situation, either way, the run will have got home from third.
Yeah, most likely. So. Yeah, I love how they have like walk-up music for the batters here and everything. They go all out here.
Yeah, they do.
And there's a pitch swung on, fly ball right at Shea Kent in left field.
Didn't even have to move.
Yep, as she makes the catch, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit. There was an error, a wild pitch, and nobody left on base. So we will head to the 3rd inning as Cochranton leads by a score of 2-0. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is brought to you by Terri's Tax and Notary. Starting a business or need help managing the one you have? Terri's Tax and Notary has you covered. With over 40 years of experience, they handle income tax preparation to payroll, bookkeeping, and business setup. Kelly Design can help get your business online fast. UC Today Sports thanks Terri's Tax and Notary for their support. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is made possible by Rancho Alegre Authentic Mexican Restaurant. Serving authentic Mexican cuisine, Rancho Alegre is open Tuesday through Sunday, located at 16328 State Highway 8 in Union City. More information at ranchoalegre.pa.com or by calling 814-438-6043.
What's that?
Who are you guys with?
UC Today Sports thanks Rancho Alegre Authentic Mexican Restaurant for their support.
It's now UC Today.
Okay, somebody was asking, are you guys doing live stream too? Or?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Is there a link I can send it to? Link? Like I can send the YouTube link to?
Can you send it like text message or what do you
Does Cochranton have a Facebook page?
No.
Oh, okay.
Now batting number 1, Malin Sight.
You see today, thank you.
Yeah.
And Malin Sipes comes to bat here to lead off the 3rd inning. She's a designated player today. And there's a ground ball up the middle. Taken by the second baseman, and she throws her out at first.
Beat her by a step.
Yep. Good job by Malin to get contact on that one, as 4 straight batters had struck out before that.
Yeah, right.
And now the number 9 batter, Danica Williamson. Danica's been hitting the ball pretty well the last couple weeks. And there's a fly ball into left field, pretty deep. That ball's going back, and it's out of here.
Off the car.
Danica Williamson with her first home run of the year. As she, just as I say, she's been hitting the ball pretty well. She takes that one deep into left field.
What a hit. And you could tell right off the bat that was going to be gone. And it hit the car. You were talking about the cars earlier.
Yeah.
But, man, what a hit by Williamson.
That's Union City's only their 3rd home run, or only the 3rd player to hit a home run this year for Union City. As Maddie Swan and Marie Troyer have the other home runs. But that put a charge into the Bears bench there, as the number 9 hitter Williamson goes yard to make it a 2-1 ball game.
And that was huge for UNC to get on the board there.
Absolutely. And a pitch in there for a strike to Kimmy Zielinski. She hit the ball hard her first time up as she lined out the shortstop.
Yeah, there might be a scuff mark on that car out there.
Yep. And there's a ball hit down the right field line. That ball is
Must be caught.
by the right fielder. As we're kind of shielded off from the right field corner here. But Kimmy Zielinski got a good piece of the bat on that one, too. So she's hit the ball hard twice. Doesn't have anything to show for it, though.
They're making good contact with it, and that's a good sign of things to come.
Absolutely. As Olivia Zielinski comes to the plate, she struck out her first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Union City's cut the lead in half, 2-1 here in the top of the third inning. As they haven't changed the inning on the scoreboard, but it is the top of the third inning here as Cochranton leads 2-1.
And let's see if that home run creates a spark in the Union City offense here.
Absolutely. And
because it should.
You know, and as hard as Frayer throws the ball, if you time up her pitches, it's going to go a long ways. And they have some batters that can hit the ball pretty far. So
Danica just proved that right there.
Absolutely. And she's your number 9 hitter. So, you know, well, like I said, she's been hitting the ball hard the last few weeks. So she was due. And that ball's fouled straight back to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. But, yeah, that was definitely big to get back in, get at least 1 run back after Cochranton took the 2-0 lead.
Yeah. Just to get some momentum back.
Yep. And just to, you know, show that you can do it. You know,
yeah.
Cochranton doesn't give up a lot of runs this year, so, you know, showing early on that you can score is a big deal.
And that's what we were saying in the pregame.
Exactly. There's a pitch, ground ball up the middle. Fielded by the second baseman, throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. As that was, second baseman is Kusted, as she gets 2 assists in that inning. But Union City with a big hit from Danica Williamson cuts the lead to 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is made possible by Brown's Fitness Center. With 24/7 access, owner Seth Brown is an NASM certified personal trainer located at 1 South Main Street in Union City. Call 814-795-7743 for more information. UC Today Sports thanks Brown's Fitness Center for their support. And support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided by Hitchy's Townhouse Tavern. Now open at 21 North Main Street in Union City. Serving food and daily specials for dine-in or takeout. UC Today Sports thanks Hitchy's Townhouse Tavern for their support.
We have a pitching change here, Doug.
Okay. I'm assuming Abby Capella.
Abby Capella.
And she's the only pitcher that they have other than Zielinski.
Yeah.
But
that was a good assumption there.
Yeah. So, Kimmy goes 2 innings. And,
that kind of surprises me.
It surprises me. And, you know, she only gave up 2 runs. But sometimes this year, when they've made that switch, the second pitcher does better. You know, I don't know if it's just a different angle of the pitch or whatever, but
yeah.
You know, sometimes that helps out as that first pitch hit to second base and under the glove of Olivia Zielinski. That will go for an error, and you can't do that with the top of this order.
Well, also, it's the second time through the order, so maybe they think that UNC thinks that, you know, they haven't seen this pitcher where they already saw Kimmy.
Absolutely. And Capella coming from the left side, too, a little bit different angle. So, and that ball's popped up, out of play.
Hits the roof.
Yep. And she did it. She did her job on that first batter. She got the ground ball to second, just didn't get the out. First pitch fouled off with no balls, 1 strike. Nice stop there by Chapman behind the plate. As that ball is in the dirt, ball 1.
This is a big out again for Union City. Again, they got that first batter on, so just like last time, they need to get an out.
Here's a pitch in the dirt again. She takes off for second. She's going to get in there on the wild pitch. Good anticipation there. As soon as that ball hit the dirt, she took off.
Mm-hmm.
Puts a runner at scoring position at second base. Pitch down low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Lippert.
Lippert grounded out her first time up.
There's a pitch fouled off right by our camera. And it falls harmlessly on the chair sitting next to us.
Doug, you could have caught that one.
I could have. That's 2 strikes, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That didn't miss the camera by much.
Nope. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, base hit into left field. Kent up with it. She's going to get the ball into Swan. And that will put runners on the corners for Cochranton.
Now batting number 12, Jaden.
That'll bring up the pitcher, Freyer.
And this is the dangerous part of the Cochranton lineup right here. This is where UNC has to be very careful. And they're going to meet at the circle.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're in danger of giving up a big inning here as Union City, or as Cochranton has their 3, 4, 5 batters coming up. Support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today sports stream is provided by Dai Salon, located at 28 South Main Street in Union City. Dai Salon specializes in haircutting with color and highlighting, along with perms, texture services, and updos. They offer manicures, pedicures, and waxing services. For information, call 814-738-6225. As they head back to their positions here, runners at first and third for the pitcher, Freyer. She singled her first time up and stole second. Here's Capella's first pitch, line drive deep into left field, and Kent no, she can't come up with it off her glove. And that scores a run and puts runners at second and third. I thought Shaylin Kent was going to come up with that one.
She almost did.
Yep. That will be a double.
Now batting number 18.
Nice attempt there by Kent.
Either way, that will have scored the run.
Yeah. But that's an RBI double there. As that makes the score 3-1. In there for a strike 1. McCartney flied out to center her first time up.
Still nobody out.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And remember, all this started with the error at second.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was changed the whole complexion of this inning. And there's the pitch. Ground ball to Zielinski at second. Over to first. Gets the out. The run does score. That makes it 4-1.
Now batting number 16.
As the RBI ground out moves the runner to third base. So they have another runner just 60 feet away. As Mace comes up, she singled and scored her first time up. Here's Abby Capella's pitch, fly ball into right field. Marie Troyer coming on, and she makes the catch. That'll score another run as Freyer tags from third and scores.
So sac fly.
Now batting number 8, Carmen Reese.
Did Freyer just score?
Yes.
Okay.
So 2 of those 3 runs are unearned.
Yep.
As that would have been the third out of the inning, so that wouldn't have scored this last run. Plus the error put the other runner on base as there's a little looper into center field, and that drops in front of Williamson. The throw gets away, but backed up by Capella. And that brings up number 7 batter, Maddie Breno.
Maddie Bruno.
Maddie Breno As she grounded out to second and got an RBI her first time up. Cochranton leads 5-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch, down low, ball one. Reese, the runner at first base. The left-hander winds and deals, pops up, out of play.
Off the bus?
Off the bus. Makes it count 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Capella. Oh, nice change up there. Fly ball down the right field line. And it's going to go foul and untouched. That will keep the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cochranton scored 3 runs here in this inning to take a 5-1 lead. And Capella pitch in the dirt, ball. The runner takes off for second. She's in there with a stolen base.
Good throw, though, because that was right on line and
It was.
just a little bit late.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Brino. The pitch fouled back to the backstop. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good battle here. She's fouled off numerous pitches. Here's Capella's 2-2 pitch. Little looper on the infield, and Kimmy Zielinski is able to get under it from her first base position and make the catch. And that will do it for the third inning as Cochranton scores 3 runs on 3 hits. There was an error and 1 runner left on base. So as we go to the top of the 4th inning, Union City trails by a score of 5-1. Support for Union City play-by-play coverage on the UC Today sports stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street, Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartansburg, and online at corryfce.org. UC Today Sports, thanks to Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of Union City Bears play-by-play. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union sports stream is brought to you by C.S. Warthman Funeral Home, serving the community for over 100 years, providing compassionate and affordable end-of-life services. Located at 69 North Main Street in Union City. For information, call 814-438-3811. UC Today Sports thanks C.S. Warthman Funeral Home for their support. And support for Union City Bears baseball and softball in the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union sports stream is provided by Union City Pet Hospital, located at 2 South Main Street in Union City. More information at UnionCityVeterinarian.com or by calling 814-438-7866. UC Today Sports thanks Union City Pet Hospital for their support.
And Doug, after that last thing, UNC, that run that you got, Cochranton just put 3 more up, so.
Yep, yeah, they need to answer right back like they did last inning. Hopefully give more than a 1 spot here.
Yeah.
As they have their 3, 4, 5 batters coming up. Cummings, Swan, and Capella. So if
middle of the order here.
If anybody's going to do it, it's them. So.
Yep.
Cheyenne Cummings walked her first time up. That ball's popped up straight back, out of play. 0-1 pitch. Pitch up high, ball 1. You know, as we get ready for the playoffs starting next week, as I said earlier, I think the top 3 teams are probably going to be Mercyhurst, Sagertown, and Seneca in some sort of order. Probably Mercyhurst, the number 1 seed. That ball's grounded back to the pitcher, and she's out, 1 away. But I'm thinking that the winner of this game is probably going to be the 4 seed.
Yeah.
Right now, Cochranton would have the number 4 seed. If Union City wins, even though they have a worse record than Cochranton, with a head-to-head win over Cochranton, that might put them ahead of them in the bracket.
It almost has to, right?
Yeah. And then you have Mercer, which is an interesting – there's a swing and a miss. Mercer's an interesting case because they've only lost twice this year. But they don't play in the best region in terms of competitiveness. And they've only played 13 games. They're only 11-2. As there's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Mercer plays Sagertown today. So if they can beat Sagertown, that might move Mercer up into the 4 or 5 spot.
That's going to be a good game.
Yeah. But if Union City loses this game, I'm thinking they're probably going to get the 6th seed.
And face the 3 seed.
Yep. And that pitch is up high, ball 1. But I was looking at Mercer's schedule this year. They lost 2 games, both of them on walk-off runs. So
Really?
They lost 1 in the bottom of the 7th and 1 in the bottom of the 9th. So they're awfully close to being undefeated this
Wow.
year. So that Mercer-Sagertown game is going to be a good game, I'll bet you. That pitch is down low, ball 2. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what, especially if Mercer beats Sagertown, that might move them up to the 4 seed ahead of the winner of this game. So it'll be interesting to see how that all comes out. That's a ball up high, ball 3. And like I said, the top 6 teams have excellent records.
Yeah.
Union City has the worst record of the top 6. So if they lose this game, like I said, they're probably going to be the number 6 seed.
Yeah.
It'll also be interesting too. You know, they're not obligated to take 8 teams to the playoffs.
Okay.
8 teams is the maximum that they can take. I looked in years past. In some years, they took 7 teams, with the top team getting a bye. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, as that's the 2nd out of the inning. After the top 6,
number 16, Abby Capella.
the next 3 teams are all 6-10 or worse. So
They very well could easily take 6 teams then.
So if they just take the top 6, you know, it'll be that pitch is fouled away. If that were the case, then the top 2 teams would get a bye, and then 3 through 6 would play off to get it down to the semifinals. But yeah, so you know, if they do take 8 teams, here's the pitch, line drive into right field, but that's foul.
She got on that one though.
She did. That was hard hit there. But yeah, so like I said, you know, it's not, you know, it makes for a better tournament if there's 8 teams, but thank you. But they're not obligated to take 8 teams to the playoffs, as that pitch is out of the strike zone for a ball. So they may just decide to go with the top 6 teams.
Yeah.
Which
that would put UNC against the 1 seed, right?
No, it would still be 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5, with the top 2 playing or getting a bye.
In a bye, okay. Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah. And there's the pitch, popped up out of play. There's been a lot of foul balls in this ball game.
Yes, there has. Only one towards us, so.
Yep.
I kind of want to catch one.
Yeah.
Be careful what I wish for.
Absolutely. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch is down low for a ball. Didn't miss by much.
So see if UNC can get a 2-out rally here. This is the part of the order that struck out the first time through 4 straight strikeouts.
Right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball is in the dirt. Ball 3.
Yep. So 3-2, full count. Cochranton leads 5-1, bottom of the 4th, or top of the 4th, excuse me.
Here's the pitch to Capella. Ball 4 as Abby Capella works a walk. That'll bring up Shaylin Kent.
So that's going to be Josie McQueen as the pinch runner for.
Yep, Josie McQueen, courtesy runner for Capella. And just to
Now batting number 15.
finish
Shaylin
the thought on the playoffs a little bit here. Right now, yeah, Maplewood is 6-12, Wilmington 6-10, Sharpsville 6-11. So those are the next 3 teams after the top 6.
Okay.
Sharpsville is ahead of Wilmington in the region, in region record. So they will be ahead of Wilmington, and then most likely Maplewood. And there's a ground ball to first, and she's going to take it herself and make the play for the 3rd out of the inning. And so, yeah, and Maplewood, I believe, beat Wilmington this year. So if they do take 8 teams, it'll most likely be Sharpsville 7 and Maplewood 8. But like I said, both of those teams only have 6 wins this year. So
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see how they decide to go about that. But
We'll find out this weekend.
absolutely. So that will do it for the top of the 4th inning. And we are going to the bottom of the 4th with Cochranton leading by a score of 5-1. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is brought to you by Capella Landscape Design, providing custom landscape design and installation for over 27 years, including lawn maintenance, patios, walkways, fire pits, retaining walls, and more. Fully insured and offering year-round services. More information at capellalandscape.com or by calling 814-438-3066. UC Today Sports thanks Capella Landscape Design for being a major sponsor of Union City Bears play-by-play coverage. And support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is provided by First Global Methodist Church in Union City at 42 East High Street in Union City. Sunday service is at 9:30 a.m. More information at firstgmuc.church. And we are back at it here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
8-9-1.
Yep. Abby Capella's first pitch down low for ball 1. This is a big inning here. They need to get out of this inning without any damage.
Right.
Get back hitting the ball. As that ball is popped up, shallow center field. Williamson coming in, and she can't make the play. Throw to second, and she's in there.
And if that's a good throw, she gets her at second.
Absolutely.
But that was a bad throw.
And that was a little miscommunication there between Cheyenne Cummings and Danica Williamson as
batting number 9, Elena Shorts.
that ball falls in between them.
So that's an error, right?
Probably. I don't know if the ball touched Williamson's glove, but it should have. It's a play that she should have made.
I'll give her an error.
Yeah. And that'll bring up number 9 hitter Shorts. She shows bunt. She's taking off for third, and nobody there to cover. Maddie Swan was charging on the bunt, and Cheyenne Cummings was late getting over there.
Just these small mistakes that Union City is having just keeps adding up in the game.
Yep. That's something they have to clean up in the playoffs. Here's the pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit. That'll score another run. As Union City now trails 6-1.
These errors just are way too costly.
Yep.
And now we're back to the top of the order, so.
Yep. Yeah, most of the season they've played pretty decent defense, but they've not doing it today. As that pitch is down low for a ball, blocked by Chapman. But yeah, you can't give good teams like Cochranton extra outs and expect to win. Capella with the pitch, down low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. As they have the top of the order up, here's with Kusted.
The top 3 in the order are batting 3 for 6 so far in this game. So not terrible for Union City, but they could do better.
Right. There's a ground ball back to the mound. Throw to second for 1, on to first, not in time.
Good job by Abby Capella there.
Absolutely. As they get the lead runner at second base.
Now batting number 21, Claudia
Cummings
Lippert.
just didn't get the ball quick enough for her to be able to turn the double play.
And softball is harder to pull double play because of the bases are shorter in between.
Absolutely. It's almost impossible unless there's a ground ball right at second base or something like that, where the shortstop can step on the bag and throw to first. You know, if you have to have 2 throws, it's almost impossible.
I've seen them do it this year, though.
Yeah.
Couple times.
Really? 1 ball, no strikes on Lippert. There's a fly ball into the gap in right center field. That's going to drop in. Cut off by Williamson. She's trying for third. She's dead. And got the out at third. Yeah, there was no doubt about that one. Nice relay there from Cheyenne Cummings to Maddie Swan, who puts the tag on the runner. That single will move, and Lippert goes to second on the throw. That's a single to center. And out goes 8-6 to 5. But that was a nice way to clean things up a little bit there. And that'll bring up Freyer. Oh, she was way out in front of that one on the changeup. No balls, 1 strike.
Cochranton's making good contact with the ball as well.
They are.
But that's to be expected with this Cochranton team. And Union City even is making good contact with the ball in parts of the game. Obviously, they have the home run.
Yep. There's a pop-up, out of play, down the right side.
Ooh.
Didn't miss my car by too much.
Oh, really? Careful where you park.
Yeah, exactly. No balls, 2 strikes on Freyer. Here's the pitch, popped up.
Just over our heads.
Out of play again. Union City only down by 5 with the way they can hit the ball. They're not out of this. They just can't afford to give up too much more right here.
Right.
It's Capella's pitch. Ball just a little bit up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Scoreboard says 1 ball, but
Yeah,
it's 2 balls.
I think it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Nice play by Maddie Swan. Throw to first, and it gets by Guzelinski.
Again.
And another error will score another run. As that was a nice fielding play by Maddie Swan, but she just short-armed the ball a little
Now
bit.
batting number 18, Claire
And her
McCarthy.
second error of the game.
And again, you can't expect to win these games with all these errors. That's at least 3 errors on Union City.
Yep, there's a ground ball to Zielinski at second. That'll end the inning as she throws it over to Kimmy Zielinski. And that will do it for the bottom of the 4th inning. But Cochranton scores 2 more runs to make it 7-1. Going into the 5th inning. Where did I put my sponsor read? There we go. Coverage of this game on UC Today Sports is brought to you by Countryside Grill, located at 10 South Main Street in Union City. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 8 and Saturdays from 8 to 2. Countryside Grill serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including homemade pies and soups, along with popular specials including Friday fish fry, fried or baked, fried chicken, steaks, shrimp scampi, barbecue baby back rib, and meatloaf dinners. Support for Union City Bears sports coverage comes from King Service Center. King Service Center is located at 25167 Weed Road. They offer tires, oil changes, state safety inspection, and more. Phone number is 814-694-3472. And support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union sports stream is provided by Goldstar Chinese Restaurant, offering dine-in and takeout at 31 North Main Street in Union City. More information at goldstarchinesefood.com or by calling 814-438-2688. UC Today Sports thanks Goldstar Chinese Restaurant for their support. And coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union sports stream is brought to you by Tops Friendly Markets of Union City, located at 19 East High Street in Union City. More information at topsmarkets.com or 814-438-7614. UC Today Sports thanks Tops Friendly Markets of Union City for their support. And we are back here for the top of the 5th inning.
Now batting number 7, Marie Trayer.
And Marie Troyer will lead off for Union City as they have the 7, 8, 9 batters in the order. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike, strike 1. Troyer struck out her first time up.
Of the 7 runs for Cochranton, how many of those are earned? I've been trying to figure that out.
Probably
4?
3 or 4. I'd have to go back through it, but the 1 inning, 2 out of the 3 runs were unearned.
Because I'm trying to think if UNC didn't get those errors, how many they'd be behind.
Yeah, but there's at least 3 unearned runs,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Which still, you're down by 3 then.
Yeah,
But
and that ball's popped up out of play. But yeah, the errors definitely aren't helping things. No balls, 2 strikes. There, ball's fouled straight back out of play again.
that was a line drive foul
It
ball.
was right over the backstop. Count remains, no balls, 2 strikes. Union City running out of time to get back into this ball game as there's a change-up as she is way out in front of that one and she strikes out for the 2nd time today.
Yeah, she was fooled on that one.
7 strikeouts for Freyer on the game. And that brings in Malin Sipes.
She grounded out her first time.
Yep.
6-3 or 4-3.
Takes that one up high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 Sipes. Pitch up high, ball 2.
Good eye.
Yep. Bears need base runners here as they trail by 6 here in the top of the 5th inning.
Well, they do, and they're running out of time. They're running out of outs. We're in here in the 5th already.
Absolutely, as they still only have 1 hit, that being the Danica Williamson home run. As that pitch is swung on and missed, strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike on Sipes. And I think it was a called strike. She checked her swing. I think it was a swinging strike anyway, so
Yep.
2 balls, 2 strikes. You're going to swing. You got to commit early against Freyer.
Yes. Decide early.
Yep.
Don't.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, out of play. Good job by Sipes to stay alive. Two balls, 2 strikes on Sipes here, top of the 5th inning. Bears trail 7-1. There's a pitch down low, ball 3.
And with Danica Williamson in the top of the order on deck, this is where UNC can make a run.
Absolutely. Yep, if they can get Sipes on base here by any means possible, this is the part of the order where they're going to have a shot.
Yep.
Oh, just got a piece of that one, foul ball.
Good job staying alive there by Sipes.
Good at bat here by Sipes.
Yes. Did a good job staying alive there. That wasn't easy to do.
Absolutely. 3 balls, 2 strikes. They count to Malin Sipes. Here's the payoff pitch in the dirt, ball 4. And Malin Sipes does work the walk. And we'll see if the Bears can take advantage now as Danica Williamson
Now batting
comes
number
to
2,
bat
Danica Williamson.
after her home run the first time up.
I'd take one of those.
Absolutely. See if she starts her off with a change up here, as Williamson was all over her fastball the first time up. Sipes at first, 1 out. And pitch up and outside, ball 1. Kimmy Zielinski on deck.
Top of the order.
Yep. Zielinski's 0 for 2, but she's hit the ball hard both times up so far.
Yes, she has. Line out and the ground out.
Here's the pitch, and it bunts it over the third baseman's head, and that's going to go for a bunt base hit.
That was perfect.
That was a perfectly executed bunt, as she just popped it up over. I don't know if she meant to do that or not, but she popped it up perfectly over the third baseman who was charging.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that was. And for the first time, this is the best opportunity to score for the Bears all game, as their 1 run came on a single swing of the bat.
And their both hits have come from the same batter.
Yep. And Kimmy Zielinski takes ball 1.
Danica Williamson with a home run and then a bunt single. They're 2 completely polar opposites of each other.
Absolutely. Now Zielinski, and Cummings coming up here.
1 out.
This is where they need to make their move. Ball 2.
That didn't miss by much,
No,
though.
it didn't. That was right above the letters there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Where we're seated, we have a good view of the plate.
Freyer's lost a little bit of command here in this inning. Here's the 2-0 pitch, up high, ball 3. Got to give her the take sign here. Even though she's leading the team in hitting, if this was a one-run game, I'd say let her swing away, but you need base runners right now.
Yeah, anytime a 3-out count, you're most likely taking.
Yeah.
Taking that free strike.
Yeah. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Freyer. Up high, ball 4. And the bases are loaded with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning.
And again, like you said, this is UNC's best opportunity to score. They need to take advantage of this here.
Absolutely. There's a pitching, a visit to the mound here.
As they've got Freyer reeling here.
Absolutely. And they're at the perfect part of their lineup to do it. They got Olivia Zielinski, Cheyenne Cummings, and Maddie Swan.
And then Abby Capella.
Yeah. So if they're ever going to get back into this ball game, this is the time to do it.
The problem is, between all of those batters, none of them have a hit so far. Only one player has a hit.
Yep.
But that can change with one swing at the bat.
Yep. Number 21, Olivia Zielinski.
Olivia's struck out and grounded out to second so far in this game. Sipes at third. Williamson at second. Zielinski at first.
The tying run still 2 batters away.
They don't need to get it all back at once. Just chip away at this lead here.
That's right.
Still got 2 more innings after this.
But this is their best shot.
Absolutely. Yeah, they need to put up a, as they say, they need to put up a crooked number in this inning to try and get back into this ball game. And first pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. As that meeting at the mound seemed to temporarily work, as she fires the first pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, that meeting at the mound, it's not just to calm Freyer down, but it's also to stop UNC's momentum, to try and cool UNC down.
Absolutely. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swing on and miss, strike 2.
Seems like she's got her command back.
Yep. Olivia Zielinski swung right under that pitch there. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here, top of the 5th inning, bases loaded. Ground ball past the pitcher, fielded by the second baseman, throw to first, and she's out.
But got a run home.
That will score the run as Malin Sipes scores, moves everybody up 60 feet. And that will make it 7-2. Olivia Zielinski gets the RBI there as Cheyenne Cummings can make this a 3-run game with a base hit here. Huge at bat here for them to get back into this ball game. Cummings swings and misses way out in front of that one.
And she can actually...
She's frustrated there. She knew she
yeah,
could have done something with that one.
If she hit one over the fence, she'd make it a 1-run game. That'd be nice.
Oh, 2-run game. There's 2 men on.
Oh,
two
I
runners
see.
On.
Yeah.
So it would make it 7-5 with a home run.
Yeah, I thought it was still loaded.
Yeah. Pitch up high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
But if she reaches on the walk, Maddie Swan can do it.
Yeah, she's definitely capable.
But first things first, Cheyenne needs to get on.
Yep. Like I said, a base hit will score 2.
That was a ball, right?
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. I thought it was a ball. Yeah. There's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Throw on to first. And that will end the inning as Cheyenne has grounded out to the pitcher twice tonight. Well, a promising inning ends with just 1 run on 1 hit. Danica Williamson still with the only 2 base hits of the game for Union City. And after 4.5 innings of play, Cochranton 7, Union City 2. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is brought to you by Roscoe's Collision, providing computerized estimates along with collision repair and painting, and by Roscoe's Vinyl Graphics and Printing Services, offering banners, signage, custom apparel, and promotional items. Located on Waterford Street in Union City. Phone number is 814-438-7238. Support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided by George Fox Insurance Agency. Serving the area since 1975 and home of the Union City's favorite signs. Located on North Main Street in Union City. Call 814-438-7606. UC Today Sports thanks George Fox Insurance Agency for their support. And support for Union City play-by-play coverage on the UC Today Sports Stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street, Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. UC Today Sports thanks to Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of Union City Bears play-by-play. As there's a pitch up high for ball one to lead off the bottom of the fifth inning. As
McKenna Mace.
Yep. There's a ground ball up the middle, off second base. It's going to be a base hit no matter what. And she's going to try for second. It's the throw, and she's in there with a sliding double.
And again, a good throw could have got her at second.
Yep. That ball bounced right off second base, kind of took the steam out of the ball a little bit.
I was wondering what happened because it just went the complete opposite direction it was going.
Yep. Yeah, it was going to be a base hit one way or the other, but once it hit the second base, it kind of diverted in towards left field and slowed down a little bit, so that allowed her to get into second base. As there's a wild pitch, going to move her up to third base.
Just too many mistakes for the Bears here today, and they're not. These mistakes don't happen very often to this team.
Yep. But when you're playing good teams like Cochranton, you can't afford any mistakes going to loom large. There's a pitch up high, ball two. Reese is 1 for 2. She reached on an error in the second and scored, and singled in the third. There's a pop-up into shallow right field. Olivia Zielinski right at the edge of the grass will make the catch, and that will hold the runner at third base. So big first out there.
And that's what UNC needed, was a pop-out or a strikeout. And
absolutely.
They got the pop-out.
Yep. Getting that out without the runner scoring is huge. As Maddie Brino comes to the plate.
She's 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a pop-out. She does have an RBI.
Strike one right at the knee.
Nice pitch.
Yep.
And we've said it before, but Capella and Zielinski, both pitchers, they're only freshmen, so they're only going to get better.
Absolutely. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball one.
And both of them have had their season struggles, as any freshman will, but as a whole, I think both are very talented pitchers.
Absolutely. They're just going to get better. And there's a foul ball off to the right side. But
that had some steam on it.
Yep. But one thing they need to get better with next year is their strikeouts. Neither one of them are big strikeout pitchers, and you see a lot of the dominant pitchers in the game today. You know, they're routinely getting into double figures in strikeouts.
Yeah,
for the game.
And to your point, neither one of them have a strikeout yet in this game.
Right. Yep. And there's a pitch down low in the dirt. Ball
Where
two.
If you look at Jaden Freyer, she's a junior, so she has more experience, of course. She has 7 strikeouts in this game.
Yep. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the left side.
Strikeout would be huge here.
Absolutely. But yeah, it's so much nicer when you can strike out 8, 10, 12 batters in a game, which limits the amount of fielding that you have to do. And, you know, and the errors don't happen as much. So, but like you said, they're only freshmen, so they got lots of time to get better. And who knows, there might be some eighth graders out there right now that might come up and be dominant next year. As that pitch is in there for strike three, called strike three.
Right, do you call that strike?
Yep,
okay.
Right at the letters. So a huge second out as Abby Capella tries to strand that runner at third base after being there with nobody out.
What were we just saying about strikeouts?
Absolutely. Yeah, that came at the perfect time. As Schwartz comes to bat now.
And UNC's, hold on.
And there's a pitch in the dirt. She's coming to the plate. Here's the throw. And she's safe.
And again, that's something that can't happen.
Yeah.
Is the batter didn't even have to swing and that run got home.
Yep. And after getting 2 outs without that run scoring.
Exactly.
And then for it to score on a wild pitch is tough.
That's disheartening there.
Yep. And Chapman's pretty good back there, but there was not much she could do about that ball there. There's a pitch down low, ball 2.
What I was going to say is, Union City, this part of the order is what's really helping them keep that run off the board. And, of course, now it's scored. But this part of the order is...
And a line drive base hit into left field.
This part of the order prior to now was hitless. So...
Right. Yeah. But yeah, she got a good hit on that one as she lines it over Maddie Swan's head into left field.
Now batting number 9, Elena Shorts.
Elena Shorts
that brings up Elena Shorts, yep.
She's 1 for 2 on the day.
Yep. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 8-2, Cochranton leads.
She does have an RBI.
There's a ground ball to short. Cheyenne over to second base, gets the force out there. And that's the second. That's only the second ball hit to Cheyenne all game. As she gets the last out of the inning. And that will end the bottom of the 5th inning. After 5 complete innings of play, Cochranton 8, Union City 2. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is brought to you by Capella Landscape Design, providing custom landscape design and installation for over 27 years, including lawn maintenance, patios, walkways, fire pits, retaining walls, and more. Fully insured and offering year-round services. More information at capellalandscape.com or by calling 814-438-3066. UC Today Sports thanks Capella Landscape Design for being a major sponsor of Union City Bears play-by-play. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is brought to you by Rosco's Collision, providing computerized estimates along with collision repair and painting, and by Rosco's Vinyl Graphics and Printing Services, offering banners, signage, custom apparel, and promotional items. Located on Waterford Street in Union City. Phone number is 814-438-7238. And support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided by George Fox Insurance Agency, serving the area since 1975, and home of Union City's favorite signs, located on North Main Street in Union City. Call 814-438-7606. UC Today Sports thanks George Fox Insurance Agency for their support. And coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is brought to you by Terri's Tax and Notary. Starting a new business or need help managing the one you have? Terri's Tax and Notary has you covered. With over 40 years of experience, they handle income tax preparation to payroll, bookkeeping, and business setup. Kelly Design can help get your business online fast. UC Today Sports thanks Terri's Tax and Notary for their support. As we head to the top of the 6th inning, Union City
Now batting number 23,
has 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Maddie Swan to lead things off here, trailing by 6.
And she struck out twice so far, so she's due.
Absolutely. It's a pitch down low, ball 1. have a new pitcher in there.
We do.
Yeah, number 8, Cameron Reese. That pitch is fouled off at the plate. I thought she looked different and looked at her number. And
So did the pitcher go to shortstop?
that I don't know. I haven't. It's tough to tell with them with their sweatshirts on.
Yeah.
It's cool that they have their numbers on their sweatshirts so you can tell who they are. But
Yeah.
there's a foul ball down the third base line.
They don't have them on the front, though.
Right, exactly. That makes it tough. Yeah, number 12 is at shortstop. So, yeah, Freyer went to short.
Okay.
So they just switched positions.
I figured, but
Yeah.
you never know.
And there's a run, and she swings and misses. Strike 3, throw to first, and she's going to make it to first. Ball goes over, throws a second, and she is. There's a collision at second base, and I think they called her out. Yeah, she was out. The throw came in. She struck out, and the throw to first base was overthrown. And as she came into second base, she collided with the shortstop trying to make the play. And she is down. And she's getting up, and it looks like she's going to be all right. So, yeah, that was Freyer taking that throw. Good job to hold on to the ball and make the out as she was getting run over. But, you know, I don't know if she was sent by the first base coach or if she went on her own, but that's a situation where down by 6.
Yeah.
She had already made first base on the strikeout wild pitch. There's no reason to take a chance unless you're absolutely going to be in safe at second base.
Exactly.
You know?
And Union City wants that one back.
Yep. I mean, having the leadoff runner at first base would have been huge. And like I said, you just can't make outs on the bases when you're down by 6 late in the game.
And again, we go back to it, and we've said it before, but again, just these mistakes keep building up against Cochranton.
Yep. There's a pitch. In there for a strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Abby Capella.
And they're mistakes that Union City doesn't make. That they know better.
Right. Exactly. And there's a ground ball up first base, and she must have had her foot on the bag when she caught it. I didn't think she touched first base, but they call her out, so that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Shaylin Kent.
Now batting number 15, Shaylin Kent.
For probably her last regular season at bat for Union City. As that ball is down low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Kent. 8-2, Union City trails in the top of the 6th. Oh, swing and a miss.
She was early on that one.
Yep, she chased that one. That was down, probably would have been a ball.
Oh, no doubt, yeah.
She got a little bit too anxious there. There's a pitch, foul tip into the catcher's glove, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She thought that was strike 3.
Yep. A little bit of confusion there, but.
You still got 1 more strike, Shay.
Yep. Yeah, you're allowed 3 strikes now.
Yeah.
that one fouled off at the plate.
It's a new rule.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Shaylin Kent. She is 0 for 2 today. Struck out and grounded out to first.
Yep.
That pitch is in there for a strike. 3, and they'll throw to first base to complete the strikeout. And Union City gets set down in the top of the 6th inning. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, Cochranton leads by a score of 8-2. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is made possible by Rancho Alegre Authentic Mexican Restaurant. Serving authentic Mexican cuisine, Rancho Alegre is open Tuesday through Sunday. Located at 16328 State Highway 8 in Union City. More information at ranchoalegrepa.com or by calling 814-438-6043. UC Today Sports thanks Rancho Alegre Authentic Mexican Restaurant for their support. And coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is made possible by Brown's Fitness Center with 24/7 access. Owner Seth Brown is an NASM certified personal trainer located at 1 South Main Street in Union City. Call 814-795-7743 for more information. UC Today Sports thanks Brown's Fitness Center for their support.
Now batting number 15, Addie Custon.
Now we have the top of the order coming up for Cochranton.
And here's where Cochranton can do some damage.
Absolutely. And Abby Capella's pitch fouled off right behind us. As that makes it all the way up almost to the doors of the school. That will be strike one. Custed 0 for 3. She's reached on an error and a fielder's choice, so she's been on base twice, but no hits so far today.
Let's keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be big first out.
Yep. And there's a strike.
Because then you've got the next two who've had plenty of hits.
Absolutely. Custed, one of 5 seniors on this Cochranton team. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a little changeup, little grounder to third. Maddie Swan over to Zielinski at first base for the first out of the inning. And we'll bring up Lippert, who has a couple hits and a couple runs scored in this game.
Yeah, she's 2 for 3.
Yep. Kept the ball in the ballpark, though, as she has 7 home runs this year.
Yep.
Here's a pitch down low, ball 1. Capella back on the mound. Here's the 1-0 pitch, down low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Lippert. It's a 2-0 pitch in there. Fly ball down the right field line. And it is caught by Marie Troyer in right field. And now we'll bring up Jaden Freyer.
She reached on an error her last time.
Yep, she's been on base all 3 times. A single, a double, and an error.
2 for 3, though.
She was shaken up a little bit on the collision with Maddie Swan. Good to see her back up.
Yeah.
And staying in the game. There's the pitch fouled off to the
over to the parking lot.
Yep. That one did miss my car by about 5 feet, it looks like.
Here's
the 0-1 pitch.
Would this be the first 1-2-3 inning if they can get her out?
It would be.
I thought so.
Yep. First inning, they only sent up 4 players, but Freyer got a base hit after 2 outs. But yeah, every other inning they've scored. So, yeah, this would be their first 1-2-3 inning. That's a fly ball into deep left center field. That's got a shot, and it's out of here. Williamson went back and took a look and was not able to come bring that ball back, as Freyer now just a triple away from the cycle. Hopefully she doesn't get another shot to bat.
If she does, we're in trouble.
Yeah. But that will make the score 9-2 as Jaden Freyer hits her her ninth home run of the season as she leads Cochranton in that category.
Now batting number 18, Claire McCartney.
Yeah, 9 home runs.
That ball's popped into shallow right field. Marie Troyer comes in, makes the basket catch to end the inning. So 1 run on the home run by Jaden Freyer. As we go to the 7th inning, Union City trails by a score of 9-2. Support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided by Hitchy's Townhouse Tavern, now open to 21 North Main Street in Union City, serving food and daily specials for dine-in or takeout. UC Today Sports thanks Hitchy's Townhouse Tavern for their support. Support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is provided by Dai Salon. Located at 28 South Main Street in Union City, Dai Salon specializes in haircutting with color, highlighting, along with perms, texture services, and updos. They also offer manicures, pedicures, and waxing services. For information, call 814-738-6225. Coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is brought to you by C.S. Warthman Funeral Home, serving the community for over 100 years. Providing compassionate and affordable end-of-life services. Located at 69 North Main Street in Union City. For information, call 814-438-3811. UC Today Sports thanks C.S. Warthman Funeral Home for their support. And support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Corry Federal Credit Union Sports Stream is provided by Union City Pet Hospital. Located at 2 South Main Street in Union City. More information at unioncityveterinarian.com or by calling 814-438-7876. UC Today Sports thanks Union City Pet Hospital for their support. And we got Marie Troyer leading off here for the Union City Bears. Last shot for the Bears as they trail 9-2.
And Troyer struck out both times today.
Pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch up high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
She did. She batted.
Here's the pitch way up high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball down low, ball 3.
This would be a good start.
Yep, Bears just need some base runners here. Trailing by 7 here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch, swung on, fly ball down the left field line. That's going to drop in and retrieved by the shortstop. But Marie Troyer with the 3rd hit of the game for Union City as they get the leadoff batter on for Malin Sykes.
Now batting number 1, Malin Sykes.
She walked and scored the run her first time, or her second time.
Yep. And support for Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports Stream is provided by First Global Methodist Church in Union City at 42 East High Street in Union City. Sunday service is at 9:30 a.m. More information at firstgmuc.church. As Sipes fouls that one off our way, out of play.
Yeah.
No balls, 1 strike. Marie Troyer at first. There's a ground ball to 3rd.
Uh-oh.
Throw to 2nd for 1. And that's all they get. As Sipes reaches on the fielder's choice. That will bring up Danica Williamson, who has a solo home run and a bunt base hit. As that might put her over 300 for her batting average for the year.
Yeah.
And there's a ground ball base hit as she goes 3 for 3. Danica Williamson.
And that's definitely going to put her over 300.
Yeah. She is having herself a ball game today as that turns it over to the top of the lineup in Kimmy Zielinski.
This is where UNC wants to be, at the top of the order with 2 on.
Absolutely. 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning.
So Danica Williamson has 3 of the 4 hits for UNC in this game.
Yep.
Marie Troyer with the only other one.
Pitch in there for a strike.
And both ones are at the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9.
Absolutely. Yep. Now it's time for the top of the order to get their hits in here.
Yeah.
There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Olivia Zielinski on deck. Kimmy walked her last time up. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, as that will be the 2nd out of the 7th inning. Coverage of this game on UC Today Sports is brought to you by Countryside Grill, located at 10 South Main Street in Union City. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 8 and Saturdays from 8 to 2. Countryside Grill serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including homemade pies and soups. As there's a ground ball to first, and that will end the ball game. Countryside Grill serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including homemade pies and soups, along with popular specials including Friday fish fry, fried or baked, fried chicken, steaks, shrimp scampi, barbecue baby back ribs, and meatloaf dinner. As Olivia Zielinski grounds out for the final out of the game. And that will do it for this game as Union City loses by a score of 9-2. It's Cochranton's a good team, and like I said, this will probably give Cochranton the 4 seed in the playoffs coming up, because they ended up as actually tri-champions. They ended up in a 3-way tie with Sagertown and Cambridge Springs. Cambridge Springs is a 1A team, so they aren't involved in the playoff discussion there. But Sagertown is ahead of them in the ratings points, so that will give Sagertown the higher seed over Cochranton. Even if Sagertown loses to Mercer today, they will still be ahead of Cochranton going into the playoffs. So, as I said, Mercy Earth Prep probably the number 1 seed. Sagertown and Seneca 2-3 in some order, probably. Depending on what Mercer does. If Mercer beats Sagertown today, they might get the 4 seed and move Cochranton out to the number 5 seed. But I think one thing's for sure. I think Union City is the number 6 seed.
Yeah, I think that just clinched it.
They're 10-7. Everyone else has 3 losses or less. So, so Union City will most likely be playing the number 3 seed in the playoffs, which start on Monday for both the boys and the girls. We will find out maybe tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow night. However, there are a handful of games that are being played tomorrow. Yeah. So I don't know. They might come out with the brackets tomorrow night after those games.
Yeah. I would doubt it, though.
If like I looked in previous years, and the brackets came out on the Friday before the playoffs. But,
okay.
But like I said, there's a
As I almost trip over.
Your foot's under the chair. So we'll see. But like I said, with all the rainouts and everything, there are a handful of games being played tomorrow. So probably either tomorrow night or Saturday morning at the latest, I would say that the brackets are going to be coming out. So
yeah.
So we will find out who and where Union City girls and boys play. Both teams will be in the playoffs. The baseball team, I have them as probably the number 4 seed.
Okay.
So they will probably be in that 4 or 5 matchup, which will be definitely a winnable game for them. even the girls. I mean, they'll probably play either Sagertown or Seneca. Now they're 0-3 combined against those two teams this year. They played better against Seneca the last time they played them, and the time they played Sagertown was, I think, their second game of the year. It was real early in the season. So, they're a different team. Both teams are different than the first time around.
Right.
So,
yeah.
So if they have to play one of those two teams, we'll see what happens. Now, if I don't, well, yeah, I was going to say Sagertown might get the number 1 seed, but Mercyhurst Prep would be the number 2 seed ahead of Seneca since Mercyhurst Prep won, so they wouldn't play Mercyhurst Prep. So Union City's going to play either Sagertown or Seneca in the first round of the playoffs. That's almost a guarantee.
Right.
But
and both games are winnable games.
Absolutely. They, like I said, they've lost to both of those teams by pretty big margins this year. But once you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. So
yeah. Right.
So we will see how that goes, but we will try to bring you coverage of every playoff game for both the boys baseball and the girls softball this year.
Yeah, it just depends on where they put them.
Yeah, so Monday, both teams may play Monday. They have them listed as the baseball and softball possibly starting Monday. So if they both play on Monday, chances are Cody will have one game by himself. I will have the other game. If they happen to play on different days, then probably Cody and I will be on the air together.
Both of us
for the game. But one way or the other, they will. The second season starts on Monday for both the boys and the girls. So.
And speaking of the boys, they will be back in action tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. I will have the call of that one as Union City hosts Warren in their last game of the regular season.
Absolutely. So that, Warren's a 5A team, but they've struggled this year. So, I like Union City's chances of winning that game tomorrow.
And if they win that game, they'll be 11-5 on the season. Not a bad stretch.
Absolutely. So, the boys' bracket top to bottom is a little bit deeper than the girls, but I like Union City's chances of getting that number 4 seed.
Yeah.
And we will go from there. But it'll be fun. Hopefully next week for the playoffs we get a little bit warmer weather.
Yeah.
And actually have it be baseball and softball weather as opposed to this
football weather.
This 50-degree stuff that we have in the middle of May, which feels like we're in Alaska right now. But anyway, so Cody will be back tomorrow with the Union City baseball versus Warren.
I will.
And we will both have playoff action from, we don't know where yet or when, but the playoffs do begin next Monday. So that will do it for us for today. Once again, Union City loses 9-2 to Cochranton in their final regular season game. They end the season with a 10-7 record as Cochranton improves to 15-3.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, it was good working with you again, Doug.
Absolutely. Hopefully we'll have at least a couple more playoff games together.
Absolutely.
And if not now, I'll see you for basketball season next year.
Sounds
hopefully.
good. Yeah.
But we will find out on Friday or Saturday where and when these teams play. So thank you to all of our sponsors. And speaking of our sponsors, I have one more read to do real quick. And support for Union City play-by-play coverage on the UC Today sports stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street in Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. UC Today Sports, thanks to Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of Union City Bears play-by-play. And coverage of Union City Bears baseball and softball on the UC Today Sports stream is brought to you by Capella Landscape Design, providing custom landscape design and installation for over 27 years, including lawn maintenance, patios, walkways, fire pits, retaining walls, and more. Fully insured and offering year-round services. More information at capellalandscape.com or by calling 814-438-3066. UC Today Sports thanks Capella Landscape Design for being a major sponsor of Union City Bears play-by-play coverage. So once again, thank you to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Yes.
And thank you to all the fans out there watching the game and supporting us through and through. For Cody Rose.
I got money.
For Cody Rose, this is Doug Gilchrist signing off. And we will see you. I will see you next week for the playoff.
Yep.
For the playoffs next week, and Cody will be back tomorrow with the boys' game against Warren. So until then, thank you again for watching, and go Bears.
Go Bears.